Let's get into the video. Question number 1. Where's the introduction? Hi, you're watching India Today Tech. I am Pavni Jain and this is our Q&A special where you guys ask me questions and I answer them. So, new to our channel? In case yes, then let me tell you this is what we do in our Friday specials, the Q&A videos. You guys ask me tech related questions and I answer them. If you want to ask anything, you can put it down below in the comment section of this video or any of the Q&A videos. Along with your question, do not forget to use the hashtag Let's Get Techie and I'll take your question in the next video. Easy peasy. Now let's get into the video. So today's first question is asked by the Born Voyager. Hi, Explorer. Okay, it's a very lengthy question, guys. Prepare yourselves. I'm currently an iOS user for so many years. My budget is 45k to 60k. I don't have much idea to choose from Android devices. I heard a lot about OnePlus. I do believe that 5G is a waste add-on, at least for next 3 years. So apart from that, can you suggest me? I would also appreciate if you can introduce some other brands which is affordable in the mentioned price. Okay, here's 2 questions. Let me answer this first. So a OnePlus smartphone is surely a good recommendation at a price point of rupees 45,000 to 60,000. And yes, a lot of people really like using OnePlus smartphones. That is because of its easy user interface. These phones run on Oxygen OS, which is a stock Android-like experience. This is what it gives you, a stock Android-like experience, which is why people like it. And at the price point that you mentioned, you can consider buying OnePlus 8 Pro. Now let's take part 2 of your question. And it says, another mind-blowing question is that whether I have to continue in iOS or should I upgrade to Android. I know you might say it's all about customers' point of view or so, it's your call. Please don't say this. Tell me your point of view. I would suggest that you should stick to iOS because you're already used to the iOS platform. And if I tell you honestly, the way iOS used to work like 2 years ago from now, it's so much better now. Like it's as good as any Android phone. Or actually when you talk about privacy and security, Apple is even better. So in the budget that you mentioned, you can go and check iPhone 11 or even iPhone XR. Both of these are fantastic phones. Next question is asked by Nived Kumar. Actually, hold on. So 3-4 people have the same question, so count with me. Nived Kumar, Siva Kumar, Tamil Breaker and Shiv Bansal. All these 4 people have the exact question to ask me. Imagine. And the question is, should I buy OnePlus 70 or OnePlus 8? Which is the best choice to buy, especially when a person wants to use a phone for next 3 years? Okay, if I am buying OnePlus 70 would be my choice over OnePlus 8 because it will save me over 7,000 rupees and money matters a lot, guys. So yeah, and it's a phone that will be good enough for next 3 years, though in the 3rd year it will not be a cutting edge phone. But yes, OnePlus 70 would be my pick. But in case if you're concerned that after 2 years when the 5G network will be available in India, I mean we can hope, right? We can always hope that. So in that case, if you want your phone to be really compatible, then you can end up buying OnePlus 8. But my pick would be OnePlus 70. Next question is asked by Abdul Rahman. He has written, I'm 10th standard student. I want to buy a phone after lockdown. My budget is 15k to 25k. Buy Poco X2. Next question, Akhil Suraj Prakash. Thank you for answering my question as you suggest me OnePlus 8 Pro since I'm looking for waterproof phone. Can you share the list of waterproof phones available in India? There are many phones that are waterproof that come with IP67 or 68 rating. Huawei के कुछ phones हैं, then the OnePlus 8 series phones are waterproof, and iPhone 11 series and the new iPhone SE is again water resistant. Galaxy S20 series phones are there. So it's a long list. There are so many phones. Currently I'm using Samsung Note 8, looking for a change. I don't use S Pen. I'm looking for a change due to poor battery backup. OnePlus 8 Pro, S20 or any Apple phone. Okay, buy OnePlus 8 Pro because overall it's more friendly and low price. Next question. Amit Kumar Baranwal. Thank you so much, Pavni. I can see that extra A there. Thank you so much, Pavni, for answering my question. Would appreciate if you can let me know which Android phone would be good for video recording in 30k budget. I don't want to buy iPhone. Then maybe try the Pixel 3a or OnePlus 70, which is little close to your budget. Next question. Pratyush Padihari has written, a compact phone under 22k. I mean, like the compact form factor of Mi A3 or Galaxy S9, except Mi A3. Realme X2 is really compact, or maybe Samsung A51. I really like that phone, and I can put the description. I can give you the link of the full review that I have done for A51. I'll put it somewhere here on the screen so you can go and check it out later. Next question is from Abhishek Raj. You haven't answered my question in this Q&A as well. I have asked you 3 times. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me, Abhishek Raj. What is better buy between OnePlus 8 and iPhone SE 2020? iPhone SE 2020 is a better choice, but buy iPhone SE 2020 if you have an access to Apple ecosystem. It's a really compact phone and is better value for money. But the only reason to not buy this phone, the new iPhone SE, is its smaller 4.8 inches screen. If you're okay with that, then go and see SE. Chandra Singh asks, I really like this sound, like crisps. Sorry. Tell me about iOS versus Oxygen OS. I'm currently using iPhone 6. Should I switch to OnePlus under 35k budget? Both are fine. I like Oxygen OS because it's easier to use. This is what I feel. Like, for example, you can manage notifications better on Android than iOS, but iOS is more secure. I think it's just a matter of getting used to it. Both of the platforms, OS platforms, are amazing. And if you are used to iOS already, then I would suggest go and buy iPhone SE 2020. But if your budget is strictly 35k, then you can of course buy OnePlus 70, which is a great choice. Next question from Mickey Elon. Redmi Note 9 Pro versus Realme 6 Pro, please. Realme 6 Pro. Next question. Shija Xavier. Poco X2 versus Samsung M31. Poco X2. Fahad Iqbal writes, which phone is best? One, Redmi Note 9 Pro Max or Realme X2? My concern is processor, battery and storage. Please suggest me, I'm very confused. Realme X2 for its slightly better chipset, though Redmi's phone that you just mentioned has bigger battery, but Realme X2's 4000 mAh battery will be fine, so don't worry. Now I'm taking today's very last question, guys, and it's from Prateek Jain. He has written, I'm using S9 Plus and I want to update to S20 Plus, but it is not 5G, so shall I wait or shall I go with another phone with 5G? Do not worry about 5G right now. If the phone that you're purchasing enables 5G, it's fine. If not, then you don't have to invest money specifically for that. So go and buy any phone of your choice without worrying about the network. So that was all for today's video. If you enjoyed watching it, then hit the like button. Share this video with your friends and do not forget to subscribe to India Today Tech. Stay tuned for more videos.